Yeah, it's funny. I was saying something to our assistant coach, Hannah, I think last Friday, that, all of a sudden all the stress and the logistics of trying to order meals and stuff for meets is come back into play. And it's a pain to do it, but man, it's exciting to have to worry about that, and worrying about, okay, what time is the bus coming, and do we have this ready, is that ready, and all that, and you forget how much goes into it until all of a sudden you're kind of back at it again. But it's exciting that, we're going to be hitting the road, and having, another team in the pool for the first time in a very long time. It's been a long 18, 19 months now, and so to have our first real competition in quite a while is very exciting. And I think that as we've gotten closer to it, the energy level and I think the nerves too have all kind of slowly been creeping up for everyone, but it is exciting, and we're really looking forward to it.
So for me personally and a lot of the rest of the team, it's been kind of a while since our last competition. For me, it wasn't since my freshman year at UAAs, so definitely excited to get back and have a real meet. We've got a lot of new faces on the team this year, a lot of young freshmen coming in, and we have a fast team, so it's been exciting to get to know them and have some people to race and practice again, and just kind of have the whole team around in general. And we've had some inter-squad meets or kind of just meets set up at home, getting some racing in at practice, and there's been a lot of excitement on deck. So I'm excited to go to a different pool and have it be real for the real thing again.
Yeah, it's really exciting, especially obviously with COVID and everything. Competition was extremely limited. We had some kind of inter-squad meets between the team. We had some kind of opportunities to do a couple fast swims, but any kind of real organized competition has just been on hiatus for a long time. So it's really exciting to finally get back into things, especially because now we've got probably the biggest team the K-Swim team's ever had. Huge class, tons and tons of talent, and we've had some really, really good training weeks so far. I think the excitement's been there, which is awesome to see, especially after COVID. I think it's kind of everyone's excited to get back into the swing of things, but also we've had some great practices with having to kind of get used to so many more people there. It's both fun, and it's also I think it pushes people to strive a little harder, to push a little harder during practice, which is a great thing. Both of our coaches, we just got a new assistant coach. This is kind of her first real season on, so that's exciting. They're both really active, really excited to get back into the swing of things as well, because just like us, they've been on hiatus for a long time. It's not like they can really coach anyone if no meets are happening, but I mean, I think in total the entire team is just really excited to get out there and to try and show what we've been working up these past few weeks. This first week is an away meet, so it'll be a little bit less crowded than the next week, which is a home meet, and I think both of them are people are really excited for. I know at least myself and many of the kind of older or upperclassmen swimmers on the team have really not had many chances, just because Case was very safe with their COVID policies, which meant that we just basically had no kind of swim meets at all. And even some of the freshmen who might have had other chances coming from different states and different clubs and teams, even they probably don't have as many swimming competition experience as they might have liked. So I think everyone is just very pumped and very ready to kind of show the conference, show other teams what we're cooking up, and show people that we've been prepping for a while, and now it's time to get ready and show them what we got.
Yeah, so we're a very young team. Part of that's because we're a very large team, and it's predominantly first years. We have a very, very large freshman class, which is exciting. I don't think a lot of us knew kind of how things were going to go, kind of as we were coming off of last year, and kind of what that looked like, both from a college admission standpoint and then just from a recruiting standpoint for individual teams. So we have a large class, which is very exciting. But with that, comes some nerves on my end, because it's like, all right, we're going to be relying a lot on first years to step up and to do what they're capable of doing for us to have success, both in dual meets and, you know, in an invitational, a conference meet, things like that. You know, and that's where looking to the returners and our upperclassmen to really kind of set the tone for how not only are they going to does the team act in training and at meets and you know, how we compete and things like that. That's, you know, in many ways, that's what I'm looking for the most from our returners, because they have to set the tone. If they don't, then we're all in trouble. You know, this is hands down the deepest team that we've had. You know, we don't have a whole lot of holes in places. You know, whether it's swimming, diving, we're set in many ways, and that's really exciting as we're looking forward to competition. You know, we haven't, at least in my time here, we have not swam Ohio Wesleyan before. They were kind of a last minute switch for us, but I'm excited about it. The head coach down there is the same coach that recruited me out of high school, so it's kind of fun to kind of go down and you know, compete with Coach Hawes. I think that'll be exciting. You know, so just kind of getting back into it is going to be exciting. It's going to be kind of nerve-wracking, but I think that there's, you know, for me, there's a lot of anticipation to see how our younger athletes respond when there's somebody else from a different team next to them. You know, we've tried to put them in a lot of race situations already this year, you know, at various practices and things like that. And it's gone well, you know, which has kind of raised my level of excitement a little bit to see what they can do when there's somebody else there. You know, but I think they're ready for it. I think that I think that they're kind of chomping at the bit to just be with somebody else and to swim against somebody else. You know, and this will be a good opening meet for us, and we're just really excited about it. And with, you know, the numbers that we have and people all over the place, you know, we're really going to need everyone to kind of step up, whether it's the first years, whether it's, you know, the upperclassmen. You know, we're gonna need everybody to really do what they need to do for us to achieve the success that I know that we can achieve. So it's exciting. We're looking forward to it, you know, and we're hoping to come away with some good swims and some good times this weekend.